Hello viewers, this is Imran Jamil once again. Today I'm going to just talk about something that a lot of people ask me, and that is why don't I just buy a C8 and change my C7 with that. C7, that is Corvette for the people who don't know, which is this. So it is such a difficult question that it's days like this that's when you realize that this is the last of the original breed. And I'm not trying to be a loyalist or an old school person, but when it comes to cars performance, the organic feel that some cars give you while enjoying them. I mean, most of the cars are fast. The number games are over with the EVs out there, right? But this is a pretty fast car. Plus, 7-speed manual. I love the C8 from every perspective, but it's just not without the stick shift. I just cannot give this up for that. So again, this is that beauty that I love. And the best part about the Corvettes, unlike some reviews that I saw from Pakistan who were talking about that the Targa top comes in only certain Corvettes. No, that's the best part about Corvette. That almost all generations except for the Z06, the first generation Z06, did not come with the Targa tops. Otherwise, they are either Targa tops or convertibles, which I love. Targa top is the best of both worlds. Yeah, it's manual compared to a power top convertible, but it does give you more trunk room, trunk space, and overall, better sound insulation, if you may. And then the trunk space, let me show you. And then the Targa basically just stores right here, and you can still utilize the room just like a trunk. So there are clicks that it there are hooks that it clicks in, and it goes in the slot, and you're done. And then overall, it's got good capacity. So that's what you lose. Plus, I just overall like the look of, at least in C7. C8, the convertible looks good, very good. So that's my preference. And then the other thing is C7, what makes it very special is the 7-speed manual. Excuse the mess. 7-speed manual. And the only other car that I know that comes with 7-speed manual in sports cars is the Porsche 911. And in the new Ford Bronco, they say that it's 7-speed, but the 7th gear is a crawl gear. So it's not a true 7-speed from performance perspective, but it's a crawl gear for off-road use. So it is actually 6-speed practically. All right, let's go for a quick ride, and we'll take it from there. So viewers, here we are. We're going to go for a quick ride. I'm sure by now most of you know what it comes with, but I'll still show you around the car. So I also, again, my son Talha has joined me because he knows that I'm not gonna bash this car, but he's probably gonna bash this one and take his revenge from the BMW review that we did. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. This car just doesn't have heaters. What I like about this car is the seating position, overall options, power telescopic steering wheel, and I have a thing about this. I really, really love this option in any cars, whether it's a sports car or any other car. Plus, overall, the interior quality was it's a big leap forward compared to any other previous generation. Even some luxury cars of this class. C8 is even better now. Then the navigation. It's got the PDR, the performance data recorder. You can record your own, actually the whole trips. As long as your SD card can take it, it'll record it. And it has several views. So some of my videos, if you see, are recorded through the PDR, which has the front cameras. And it gives you a feeling of a video game, basically. And then behind the screen, you have this little storage cubby, which is quite useful. I mean, it's pretty big. I got quite a few stuff. I mean, quite a bit of stuff in there. and then there's a USB port in there. You can put your phone and charge it over there. And then heated and cooled seats, and then options for the passengers, because obviously it's more driver oriented, so passengers don't feel left out. There's a separate climate control and seat temperature control option over there as well. So with that being said, let's fire it up. And then the gauge cluster itself, it's pretty, I mean, now they have moved a long way, but you know, it has several options, actually 3 options for the type of gauge cluster you want. And then you have, I don't know if you can see the heads-up display, but I can switch around the same views pretty much between here and the heads-up display. And that's a neat thing. Then the frameless mirrors, I just love. I mean, these are little things. And then 2016 and up, they have the flat bottom steering wheel. And the other differences between 2014, 15, and 16 and up in the automatic transmissions is that up until 2015 they had the 6-speed automatic, and then they moved to the 8-speed unit. It makes a lot of difference. Tala, what do you make of the Corvette? I mean, we had differences of opinion in the BMW one.
Just the special feel and all that, and then the performance, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and the best number.
And then you can't really get a Corvette without getting the like Targa top or the Convertible. So.
Yeah, that's a good part about it, right? Yeah. So, and then on a day like this, you can take it off, but you know, it takes a few seconds to put it back up. That's a good thing, that you can just stop. Yeah, I mean, it takes a while, but and performance-wise, it's still not behind. It's faster than most modern cars still out there on the road. Yes, it's a stick shift, so these days automatic transmissions are quicker to shift and everything else, but this stick shift, the best part about this particular Corvette generation is I mean, I love the Z06 for the power, but the way you can enjoy a regular Stingray with a Z51 package, or what I have is a ZF1 package, it's just way beyond comprehension, because in the Z06 you really have to be mindful before you hit the gas or even touch the gas pedal. In this, you can actually utilize all the power and just push it to the limits much easily than you can in the Z06. So that's what makes it really, really special. And that's about it from the passenger's perspective. Now, Tala, what do you think as a passenger, because you're still not able to drive?
Just the acceleration, especially with the top down. It's just like you can't even control it. It has to push you back. Like,
yeah,
that powerful.
I mean, but it doesn't skid around like some other cars, like a Mustang or you know, some of the other traditional American muscle cars and sporty cars. One thing I must say though, 2016 and up Camaro, I kid you not, I mean, that car is way underrated. I mean, the chassis that Camaro has, the current generation, which came out in 2016, it's actually more rigid, and it feels better in most conditions to me than the Corvette, even though the Corvette is planted and it sticks to the road like glue. You have to know, a lot of people complain about the handling. Look, I mean, you need to know how to control the torque going to your rear wheels in a car like this. Corvette is very light. I think it's about 300 some pounds, and 460 horsepower, 460 foot-pounds of torque, and that's where the power to weight ratio comes into play. Camaro has the same weight, but you know, same power, but they're heavier. Yet for some reason, it's just like I have to put the Corvette in at least the sports mode In the Camaro, it's just rigid altogether. But Corvette is definitely the Magna Ride and all of those options in the Corvette, they come in Camaro as well, are just fantastic. Like in a touring mode, yes, it's down low, so you have to, getting in and out for some people might be an issue, but once you're settled in, this thing can glide. And for a sports car specifically, it just a very, very comfortable car. Then the gas mileage. The gas mileage is phenomenal in the Corvette. You can hit 30 miles per gallon doing 75 to 80 miles an hour average, and not hitting 7th gear that often, even in 6th gear, if you're driving for most part. But you know, if you put it in 7th, you definitely are going to go over 30 miles an hour, depending upon the road conditions and the elevation and some other factors that can play a role. So all in all, it's a great car, and I just think that this is the last of the breed of its kind. Front engine, rear wheel, traditional Corvette, but I guess in this C7 generation, that formula was perfected, and that's what I don't want to miss with the new one. All right, viewers, hope you liked the video, and if you did, so please share and subscribe. We'll bring you more, and I'll keep you. I've had this car for a while, and I still plan to keep it, but I'm gonna probably do some certain things to it. It was so perfect to me with the ZF1 package that I didn't want to even update or upgrade anything. So I'm gonna continue to keep you posted with what happens with this and what do I do with it. Just please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one. Take care.